All right, so each of those is trying to just get that into that form, that ax plus by equals c form. If I jump to the practice and problem solving on page 236, there are some more examples of this. 11 through 18, you get to just plug in the number. You get to plug in, sorry, I'm just trying to make that go away, but you get to plug in the x1, y1 and the slope and get an equation. It lets you write it in point slope form, that's fine. And in example 2, you are working things around to become the standard form. Little tricky, but it's just algebra, right? And example 3, you're writing the equation in slope-intercept form. So let's go there for a few minutes. Wow, okay, got a lot of things going here. Let's do number 27, where we're starting with this, y minus 6 equals 2, negative 2, times x minus 7. And the only thing we're doing is some rearranging here. We're going to try to get this in slope-intercept form. So the form that we're looking for is this, y equals mx plus b. It's pretty standard to be asked this in a problem. So you have to be ready to convert it to a different form. Okay, we're going to use the distributive property here to get y minus 6 equals negative 2x plus 14, negative 2 times negative 7. And really, this is pretty simple. The next thing I just need to do is to add 6 to both sides because I want y by itself. So I have y equals negative 2x plus 20. And I'm in slope-intercept form now. So I can see that the slope is negative 2. I could see that the slope was negative 2 in the beginning. So that's no news to me, but it's still there in the m place. And I can now see the y-intercept, which is really useful, especially for graphing. I know that this doesn't start at the origin. It actually starts up there at 20 on the y-axis. So that's the b number. So in conclusion, remember this. If I have slope-intercept form, I know y equals mx plus b. I can see slope, and I can see the y-intercept, which is b. Okay, so that's why we call it that. Slope-intercept form tells me the slope and the y-intercept. That's y equals mx plus b. Okay, and then new today, we added the point slope form. Write this down carefully because it sounds similar. Slope, intercept form, point slope form. But they're a little different, and they're both useful. Y minus y1. We say y1 because that's going to be an actual y that we pull off the graph, not the variable y that we want to be there all the time. Equals m, that's our slope, times x minus x1. x1 is always the x that goes with the y1. So when we see this form, we see a point, and the point is x1, y1, and we see, here's our x1, here's our y1, and we see the slope. Same number, same letter that we were talking about before. So that's why we call it the point slope form, because we can see a point and we can see the slope. And that's especially useful. My favorite use for it is just when you're given a point and a slope and you're asked to make an equation. You don't have to do the plugging in and solving for b. You can just plug the numbers into this form, keep it in this form and use it, or rearrange it to be whatever you're asked for. We also this time talked about standard form, which looks like this. A, B, and C are all numbers in this case. Make sure you have those in your notes. and slip over to your Alex assignment and give that a try. If you need some help with that, remember that I put a help video for you in Google Classroom on the assignment. And then remember that this week, this is Thanksgiving week, so you don't need to work any extra Alex time. You just need to get this video done. You need to get your Alex assignment done. And then if you just happen to have a low grade or some low time from the first weeks of the quarter, then you can work a little extra Alex and I will count some extra credit. But other than that, you'll be done. Take the week off, have a break, and I will see you the Monday after Thanksgiving on Zoom. So happy Thanksgiving.